Hello, friends. This is Adam Shoemaker, rector here at St. Stephen's Episcopal Church in Charleston, South Carolina. And I'm here on this Monday afternoon to pray with you using the words of the 101st Psalm as we continue to pray our way through the Psalms here at St. Stephen's. And the 101st Psalm can be found on page 730 in the Book of Common Prayer, and I invite you to follow along if you have a prayer book handy. I will sing of mercy and justice. To you, O Lord, will I sing praises. I will strive to follow a blameless course. Oh, when will you come to me? I will walk with sincerity of heart within my house. I will set no worthless thing before my eyes. I hate the doers of evil deeds. They shall not remain with me. A crooked heart shall be far from me. I will not know evil. Those who in secret slander their neighbors I will destroy. Those who have a haughty look and a proud heart I cannot abide. My eyes are upon the faithful in the land, that they may dwell with me, and only those who lead a blameless life shall be my servants. Those who act deceitfully shall not dwell in my house, and those who tell lies shall not continue in my sight. I will soon destroy all the wicked in the land, that I may root out all evildoers from the city of the Lord. Yesterday, we observed the fourth Sunday of Advent, and we enter into this final week of Advent and are rapidly approaching Christmas. But on the fourth Sunday of Advent, we hear the so-called Song of Mary, also known as the Magnificat, that was sung beautifully by some of our choir members and preached about by our Associate Rector, Laura Rizak. And the Magnificat is a song uttered by Mary in the Bible that talks about the coming kingship of God, a kingship in which the mighty will be cast down from their thrones and the lowly will be lifted up. In this season of Advent, we are waiting in two senses, waiting not only to celebrate the birth of Jesus, but waiting for Christ to come again. It's an acknowledgement that we live in an in-between time as Christians, between what God has already done for us in Christ and our hope for what God will ultimately do, for the in-breaking reality of Christ's kingdom. And we are reminded in this 101st Psalm that that kingdom will be marked by mercy and justice. That the love of God that breaks into this world in Jesus is a love that is fierce, that refines like a fire, a love that helps to make us all ever more in the beloved people that we've been called to be, and promises us that in the end, that love will have the last word in this world. That love will, in the end, rule out over any instance of violence, hatred, or oppression. And so we are called in this Advent season to hope in that truth and to live expectantly that that truth, that promise, is breaking into this fallen world of ours even now, sometimes in ways we can't fully know or understand. And so as we enter into these final days of Advent and prepare ourselves for the coming of Christmas, I invite you to hope in the love of God that comes into this world, not only to be with us, but to make us ever more the loving people that we've been called to be, and to make of this old world a new world, a world where the lowly the meek and the mild will ultimately be lifted up. Thanks be to God. Reverend Laura will be with you tomorrow to pray with you using the words of Psalm 102. In the meantime, be safe, be well, wear your mask, and you keep the faith.